Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Glenn Mills. It is time to go inside Utah politics. We begin this morning taking a closer look at the polarization of America. Our panel today includes State Representative Jen Daly-Provo and former Hinckley Institute Director Kirk Jowers. Great to have both of you on the show. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having
Glenn.
us.
Very interesting conversation to jump into. Governor Spencer Cox was on Face the Nation last week when he made these comments. He said, quote, "It is deeply troubling how partisanship has influenced attitudes on all manner of subjects and made it harder to build consensus and unity across the country." He also went on to say politics is becoming religion in our country. I'd like both of you to weigh in on that statement. Representative, let's start with you.
Well, thank you. You know, it's interesting that the parallel between politics and religion comes into play because I don't think that they necessarily supplant one another, especially in a state like Utah where people's faith is so central to their political beliefs and that guides a lot of those discussions. But I do agree with the governor that we've gone far too hyperbolic on so many important issues that it inhibits our ability to get meaningful work done.
Kirk, I'd like to get your insight on that, your thoughts.
Religion is my place for peace, so I had to kind of work my way through the quote a little bit, but I know what he's talking about because politics has become kind of an unrelenting thing instead of a place where we come together to solve problems. And if you have such a moral certitude about your way is right and that any compromise is a moral wrong instead of what you're supposed to do as a public servant, then it's a problem. We've seen the indications of this for developing for quite a while. In the 1980s, about 30% of people would do split ticket voting. That meant you had at least a third of the population who could look and say, "Oh, I really like Jen as my Democratic House rep because of some of the things she does, but I also like whomever, Senator Hatch at that point, my Republican, as my senator because of the bills he's doing with Democrat Ted Kennedy," or whatever. Now, in 2020, it was just under 10%. You look at House voting, again, it used to be about 1/3 of House votes had competitive general elections. In 2020, it was the lowest ever. It was 43 out of 435. That's, again, less than 10%. It means there's no general elections, it's primary elections. And in primary elections, unfortunately, it's a race to the extreme too often, which makes compromise almost impossible for many of our members.
Representative, I'd like to get your thoughts on the cause. How did we get to this point?
Well, it really is interesting to make that parallel about religion because, you know, if we think about Christian ideology or the basic ideology of most religions, it's about caring for others and getting along and finding solidarity in the common good, and that's just not what politics looks like today, unfortunately. And I do always maintain, and I've said this to you before, Glenn, Congress is a different animal than state legislature here in Utah. There certainly is political divide on issues, but we are largely productive, we're largely collaborative, and we get a lot of good work done, and the conversation mostly stays civil compared to just the stark divides. And I think that it really comes down to this sense of what being a public servant means, and whether that's getting a seat at the table in Congress so that you can fight and scream about what everybody else is doing wrong, instead of just rolling up your sleeves and getting the work done, which I think we do fairly well here in the state of Utah, and hopefully will continue to do so, and to keep the hyperbolic rhetoric out of it. Religion, for a lot of people, consists of some really deeply held beliefs, and I think that the parallel between politics and religion is definitely relevant because politics also tends to skew toward really deeply held beliefs. But you know, we can find ways to harness what's best about religion and hopefully carry that into political discourse instead of the worst of us.
Kirk, weigh in on that, because at the state level, the representative is right. A vast majority of bills at the state level go through with bipartisan support. We're not seeing that in Congress. We're going to dig into that a little bit more later as well, but draw on that, if you will.
Yeah, I think Utah has been a great example. We saw that, you know, gosh, is it maybe close to a decade ago with our immigration solution, which even the New York Times heralded. But it actually, Utah should be the model everywhere, because you see signs of this all over the place, but it doesn't translate to the legislature in different states. But in Utah, for example, we are, by many indications, a very Republican state. We haven't voted for a Democratic presidential candidate since 1964, which was an LBJ blowout. But if you look at issues, Utahns are much more centralized than you would think. And in 2018, there were 2 moderate to left-leaning referenda that were passed and approved here. And so on issues, we are kind of much more pragmatic, might be the word, conservative, pragmatic, than our voting indications would be. Hopefully that gives our legislature, our state legislature, a little more freedom to kind of do the right thing and move the ball along, rather than kind of towing close to the party line and trying to stick with dogma instead of solutions.
So when we see that on the national level, what impact does that have on ultimately the American people, Representative?
Well, political divisiveness grinds the wheels of justice to a halt, unfortunately. And, you know, like I said before, it's about public service. And as individuals, as elected officials, we have a decision about how much of our work is going to be about public service, or whether it's going to be about throwing firebombs and, you know, and latching on to the most hysterical, horrible thing that somebody else is doing, instead of taking the opportunity to get good work done by looking at what the majority of people really care about, what the majority of people are working on. The headlines tend to skew toward some of the crazier things that people do, but when we get right down to it, we're all just friends, neighbors, family, community members who want to lead by example and to solve hard problems.
Kirk, are we starting to see more fringe members of each party start to win these races? People that maybe wouldn't have won a decade or 2 ago?
Absolutely, and that goes to, you know, one of the things I already mentioned, in that redistricting has become such an evil science that you can get to the point where the elected officials select the voters instead of the voters select the public officials. And that does have an impact, because the more you make it a Republican-only district or a Democratic-only district, the more you're going to have to deal with that there's no incentive to compromise. Jen mentioned another important thing. You know, I can say this here because you've done this show for, I think, 6 years now, and you really do get into the meat of the issues. But media has become much more confrontational. I think we saw that really accelerate under President Donald Trump for probably pretty obvious reasons, but that has a major impact. And then social media, there's so many studies on that, as we are we choose and then we are led into these rat holes. And so we've really come from a place, even 25 years ago, where we didn't think each other were evil. We thought they were wrong. You're wrong about that. We need less government. We need more government. This would be a better solution. Now there's almost an evil thing. Joe Biden is evil for wanting this much money put into this, instead of, oh no, he's wrong. It's too much. It's going to impact, you know, other policies. I think at some point there's a lot of stakeholders that need to come together and allow us to see things as potential solutions, instead of people trying to do evil, because for the most part they aren't. They're trying to move the country's work forward, just with slightly, and oftentimes it is very slightly different motivations and means.
Okay, there's much more I'd like to get in on this subject, but unfortunately we've run out of time. But the two of you are going to stick around, and we're going to get to more after the break, including debating the filibuster. You know, it's been a hot topic lately. Should it stay or should it go? We'll have more on that right after the break, so stay with us. Welcome back. We continue our discussion on this week's big stories with the Inside Utah Politics panel. Again, we welcome to the show State Representative Jen Daly-Provo and former Hinckley Institute Director Kirk Jowers. Okay, this kind of flows with what we were talking about in the first segment, the filibuster. Calls once again growing to get rid of it while others are fighting and saying, no, we need to keep it. Representative, let's start with you. Are we to the point where the Senate can't even work together anymore because of the filibuster?
You know, Glenn, I think this is a conversation of the chicken and egg debate, whether the lack of partisanship requires the filibuster or that we need to nuke the filibuster in order to overcome the fact that we don't have bipartisanship. And, you know, it's really important to remember that the reason the supermajority rules were set up in Congress was to ensure that more often than not there would be bipartisanship and compromise in legislation. And as we were talking about before, these political divides have driven people far away from the middle ground on issues, and so there seems to be fewer and fewer incidences where you see lawmakers willing to compromise. And so when you're in gridlock, the question becomes whether or not you break that gridlock by getting rid of the filibuster or breaking that gridlock by everybody coming to the table and finding compromise.
Talk about consequences, because we always know the pendulum's going to swing. You know, that majority is going to be one or the other, and it'll go in cycles. So talk about potential consequences, Kirk.
You know, I think if President Biden and the Democrats did away with the filibuster and packed the Supreme Court, it would be the single most Trumpian thing they could ever do. It would be, you know, doing short-term gain, eliminating traditions, eliminating so many things that have been the fabric of our country because they don't like what's going on exactly at that moment to get their things done. I think it'd be a grave mistake. I think it would pour fire on the partisanship issues that we just discussed. So I'm glad that, you know, there are some Democrats who are standing strong for kind of playing more than one-step chess on this one to keep us together. I hope we never get to the point where we do that. It would follow in a line of an arms race that has been accelerating over the last decade or so, where one party takes something away or does away with the custom, and then the next party doubles down on that, and it just leaves a lot of bodies in the wake of these types of actions.
Yeah, we're seeing that play out in other areas. Take public lands in Utah, for instance. A Democrat president, you know, drawing boundaries one way, the Republican coming in and overturning those, then the Democrat getting back in office, going back to the original. Representative, what about the fear of that happening if the filibuster were to go away?
Well, I think that whether we keep the filibuster or eliminate the filibuster, we're going to move forward, and every future lawmaker will operate within whatever the paradigm is. But it's also important to remember that while Republicans and some Democrats are stating that they don't want to do away with the filibuster, the reason or the best way to encourage the reasoning for not getting rid of it is to come to the table and compromise. And right now, you know, Democrats won the majority in the House and the Senate and the presidency, and instead of just stepping up to the table on both sides of the aisle and compromising, it becomes a fight over do you have a simple majority or a supermajority? And in the current political climate, unless one party gets a supermajority, if that's the conversation, then we're never going to get anything done, and we're never going to move the needle forward. Yeah. So if Republicans don't want the filibuster eliminated, I think that they have the responsibility to step up and come to the table and compromise. Okay, to wrap up this topic, Kirk, let's get your thoughts on that. If the filibuster sticks around, nothing gets done.
Well, it's not true. They just passed with, I think, 68 votes, a $250 billion bill. That is, by the way, about $11 billion more than the entire budget of Portugal. So it's a significant thing. It can make real change. We're seeing real movement on infrastructure, on the infrastructure bill. Our own Mitt Romney is one of the people coming there, and And I think wisely pulling President Biden back from a stratospheric number that could have caused, I think, massive issues, but also understanding that we do have some real infrastructure needs. So they're getting things done, and that is supposed to be the beauty of our system. Is Republicans, lean a little more free market. Democrats lean a little more. Government needs to address some inequities, and together they work out, the fine lines of our solutions. If it just becomes, this big stick thing of either do exactly what we say or we're going to get rid of the filibuster, it's not compromise, it's coercion, it's tyranny, and they didn't like it under President Trump, and Republicans are not going to like it under President Biden.
Okay, I'd like to move on to another topic, but Representative, you look like you might have a rebuttal there, so I'll give you a few seconds.
No, I absolutely agree with a lot of what Kirk said, but the narrative always seems to be driven by who's in power and who's out of power with regard to the majority in the houses in Congress and in the presidency. And so, there's a lot of context that comes with this discussion, and absolutely we don't want government made by coercion. And obviously, there are definitely some things getting done. Like you said, Kirk, the spending bill to help with get started on infrastructure in our nation is a huge win and a great example of compromise. Unfortunately, it's the exception to the rule right now, and there are a lot of things that we really need to come to the table on and get done. Okay,
let's get into fireworks. We're coming off the fourth. Yeah. I guess we could say that figuratively and literally, right? Let's get into that because we're coming off a fourth that was relatively quiet. Salt Lake City reporting 0 fires started by illegal fireworks. Kirk, would like to get your ideas on that. Is that because local governments took it upon themselves to ban fireworks, or do you credit something else?
I think they certainly get credit. You have to speak. You have to make sure people understand consequences. I would hope common sense helped as well. I mean, we've endured some vicious, difficult fires, and you look out at the hills right now, and it's 100 degrees, and they're brown. You would think common sense would say this is not a good idea to throw a spark up there. Whatever it was, I'm glad that it turned out better and without the disaster that some people feared.
Mm-hmm. Representative, I don't remember if it was last year or maybe a couple years ago, but your neighborhood had a scary incident involving fireworks. So as you take a look at what happened this year, what are your thoughts?
Well, I've been a long supporter of the ability for local governments to make those kind of decisions for their own communities that best meet the needs of the situation that each city faces. And like you said, Glenn, when we lived in Capitol Hill, there was a big fire that came right up to our property line, and it was frightening. I couldn't get to my home, couldn't get to my pets, and I know how scary that is to feel so at risk of something you have so little control over. And I think that it absolutely goes without saying that the ban on fireworks really was the key in making a difference. And we can always rely somewhat on common sense, certainly, but I hope that the bans hold and we have the same outcome after Pioneer Day later this month.
We saw a really interesting dynamic play out here because most legal opinions that I heard were that cities went beyond what they really legally had the ability to do, and they said, look, these are times we really need to take action. So Kirk, I'd like to get your thoughts on this dynamic we saw play out between state and city leaders.
Yeah, I mean, where does independence, freedom, autonomy get curtailed and the public good prevail? And certainly we've been living through that with the pandemic, and sometimes you leave it to people's better angels and you're really disappointed, and there's some real consequences to that. Winston Churchill said, you can always count on America to do the right thing after it's tried everything else. And I think that's a little bit of what we saw here, that we just saw the risk reward was just too far out of balance. And so I think you know, maybe they did go a little legally further than they're maybe entitled, but ended up working out to the better. And yeah, that's what our public officials are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Is to weigh these things and come up with a solution and live with the consequences.
All right.
They did.
We have run out of time. Really appreciate both your insights this morning. Thanks for being here with us.
Thanks, Glenn.
Coming up, President Biden's vaccine goal falling short, but it's still in sight. What he's saying now.